Hi Virgo, hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Virgo Tarot reading, Virgo Love Reading, Virgo Love Tarot Reading, and as is pretty much almost always the case, I want to say, here at the Tarot Closet, Virgo Love Messages reading. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Virgo, I'm channeling for you right at the right at the end of October. We're getting into November pretty soon here. October 2023, getting into November 2023. And of course, you could be here in real time. And hello, happy, it's our season here now. Coming up to, gosh, Halloween, I want to say as I channel for you, it's just coming right up here. You could be here in real time, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And the reason for that is this is a timeless reading. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection, Virgo. It means there's a message for you. I have a few more things to say, but your reading really is wanting to begin already. The Ace of Pentacles, you're here, Virgo, also Capricorn and Taurus. And we're seeing the Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. Somebody here who is, you can see thinking about moving forward. They're holding on to this third wand here. So can it be for some of you, there are third parties in this connection, of course, and it can be external. Really, it can be a lot of things, you know, money, work, cultural, religious differences, distance for some of you. Also your person, you know, kind of in that third party way, but you can see there's something going on here, looking out to the horizon and thinking about this direction. You see here, there's also three ships here in the water. It's the direction. And of course, it's the divine timing, communication. It's the wands. It is the energy of love. It's around matters of the heart. It's a really fast energy. And I want to say it's an energy of teamwork. You know, it's coming together here, and it's also expansion. And that can be in the way, literally, of somebody traveling physically to you, but also toward this connection and expanding what? Well, look what we see here. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So this can be coming in here wanting to go in a whole new direction, to go to a deeper level, just to kind of take things, the commitment to another level. Maybe there's a recommitment going on or somebody just coming back in, and it's a really out of the blue energy. They're in here thinking about it. So it's a matter of timing, a matter of when. Virgo. So let's see, more might be coming in. As I say that, the bottom of the deck is the World card. Most definitely coming in here. This is the divine. It's divine timing. It's communication, it's growth. This is a completion energy, you know, coming toward what's the goal in the Ace of Pentacles. I mean, it's around a commitment energy. So we see somebody here is coming. Is this a commitment offer? Is this a recommitment? Is it to take something again to another level? Whatever the case is, you've been waiting for this. It's time, I want to say, or it's coming into the time. Let's see, because it really is. Well, Spirit has a plan, of course. And again, it can be actual physical travel, you know, and this is also moving toward that completion energy, something that is unfinished here in this connection or something that got interrupted. The obstacles are removed or being removed. This is Saturn energy that can oftentimes connect to somebody who is in some karmic cycles, needing to work out some karma, you know, to come into that renewal energy here. And, you know, a lot of times that can be around third parties in the way of romance or family of origin. It can really be a lot of things, including your person just needing to work something out. Saturn is the planet of restriction, and it's around rules, you know, and tradition and structure. And there's a lot of perseverance sometimes is needed, a lot of strength to get through that. And we see that it's coming out of that here. It's a really deep soulmate energy. And by the way, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus and Aquarius are here today. Okay. So I'm feeling this is kind of how it's going already. I'm feeling like this is yours, Virgo. This is how it's going. This is how it's going. Okay, somebody here has not been honest. Look at this. Oh my gosh. There it is, working it out. Look at that. That infinity symbol. It's working through the cycles here, coming out, renewal. It's the Strength card. It's Leo energy. And of course, it's the 8th card. That's also the planet of action. It's the infinity. It's an infinite number. It's karma. It's working out these cycles, also balancing out divine feminine, divine masculine energies. Look at the reunion energy here within this card. But it's working out this cycle here in order to take also this action. There is a manifesting energy here, abundance, and I got to tell you, it's connected to you. There is a really strong connection that you have with your person here. You've been waiting to hear from them. Look at this. It's really clear that this is no contact, no communication, and or in separation. I really feel like there's also a physical separation here. They have been holding themselves back here from this 10 of Pentacles, Virgo. That's your energy. It's Mercury and Virgo energy. And they're kind of stuck up in their head around it, you know. It's Mercury energy. It's the planet of the mind. It's the planet of communication. They're having a hard time here telling you how they feel, being honest with you. This is where your person's energy is the strongest. And by the way, your reading is totally begun, and I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, that down below in the description, you'll find all the decks that are coming and also all the playlists, all zodiac signs, all signs love tarot readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, by the way, really long, very long and in-depth twin flame readings below. Please remember, it's a general reading. Take what's for you, let the rest go. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. And it goes without saying, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate that so much. Okay, your reading is already going on here, so we're just going to kind of keep moving along. It's really interesting how it's coming down today. There is a Tower in reverse energy. So what is it that, Virgo, this person is having trouble? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's being honest. There's also the fear here in the Tower in reverse. It's sort of like fear of change, like kind of like averting disaster, if you will. It can be there was a Tower moment between the two of you, of course. This is Mars energy. You know, and Mars is bringing in also, of course, you know, it's the Aries and the Scorpio energy. It's the beginning and the end. Mars, the planet of action, passion, drive, desire, but lots of conflicting energy. And there is also that energy of completion in here. Now it's in reverse, so it's somebody who's afraid to make some changes, but we also see that they are. And that's around being honest. Because, and also trying to write this message. What happened in the past energy here? Because Virgo, this is where their energy is the strongest. We're seeing the Moon card here. That's Pisces, Gemini, and Cancer. Pisces energy, but Gemini and Cancer are also coming through. And that's around all the emotions and everything that's been unseen. But they see it now. There's a selfish energy. It's the Hangman, and it's coming here in reverse. It's kind of a selfish energy. It's an indecisive energy, you know, and I want to tell you, your pull to each other is quite strong. There is an energy here of manifesting things, wanting things to be different, and that is connected here to the World card, and it's very clearly here in your partnership placement. But there's some dishonesty going on. It's the Queen of Swords. It's coming in reverse. It's Libra, ruled by Venus energy, and that's the cycle that they're needing to work out. Libra is connected here to the infinity symbol. Of course, this is Leo energy. And, well, yeah, that's an action number. It's also infinite, as we know. It's connecting to karma, to this cycle, somebody trying to work something out. But there is also that element, again, of manifesting it in. So you've really been wanting them to come here with the truth. I feel like you're waiting for communication. You're also, it could be that it's a message you're waiting for. We see that here in the Eight of Wands, Mercury and Sagittarius energy. Of course, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. Oftentimes that can be around an actual, you know, SMS, email, social media, whatever. It can be around a message, you know, but it can also be around in person. And it's directly connected to this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And this is, well, yeah, it's holding on to that pentacle because look, the Queen of Pentacles it's a Mother Earth type energy, you know, it's a lot of Gaia energy here. I always think of her as I want to say protege to the Empress, you know. and able to make things work that aren't working around the pentacle. Matters of the heart, new beginnings with this little bunny here. And I want to say we're still here in the year of the rabbit. You know, it's in reverse. It's much like the Empress. It hasn't been able to move or grow. And a lot of that is because of lack of communication. It's like you see them holding here the pentacle, but you also see the Ace of Swords here in reverse. And that's sort of like it's some fear around it, which can also be coming through here with that Page of Pentacles, you know, just trying to figure it out. And also I want to say, because it's a messenger energy too, you know, it's like wanting here to send a message around this, connect with you, look. So they're just, I feel like they're trying to figure out how to say something. It's the past energy. What have they been not honest about? Is it just being afraid of commitment, Virgo? Is there something else behind that? Is there another reason? Because, you know, it's coming in here, the Mercury and Virgo energy. It's very much on their mind. This is a really long-term energy. It's a new beginning energy. It's a renewal energy. It's the completion of a cycle energy. And I don't think that anything has completed, you know, whether you were in the Ten of Pentacles already and something happened, or you were building up to that. This lack of communication, separation, obviously has changed everything. It's not moving. And that's what's coming in here. But they might be having trouble with what to say. You know, getting literally the courage here. Afraid of some kind of change. Is that being honest? Or again, could it be around another, I want to say, pentacle, as we saw in the Three of Wands? Possibly some third-party situation, you know? And that can be in the way of romance, but it can also be around location, cultural, religious differences, you know, location, distance within themselves. So internal, external energy. And they just haven't been communicating. So for some of you, it might even be this is just someone who's not communicating well about it. Maybe even just ignoring, ghosting, not responding. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's kind of everything, you know? And you can see it's on their mind, but on the other hand, it is here. But here's also the Eight of Swords. These are minor arcana energies, you know? So it's day-to-day energy, but it is here. It's Jupiter and Gemini energy. And Jupiter is the planet of expansion, the planet of prosperity, you know, optimism and hope and moving forward here. It's bringing in Sagittarius and Pisces energy. It's quite emotional. They put themselves here. You know, it's some stuck energy. It's like they separated. They didn't maybe respond to a message or started to pull away. And we see it here, more of that selfish energy. You know, how else can I say it? You know, oftentimes the Six of Pentacles is seen as kind of like a breadcrumbing energy. You know, it's one-sided. It's some kind of some selfish energy here, sort of seeing things their own way. And it's really clear between the Queen of Swords and Temperance. My gosh, that there is some, it's a disruptive energy. Clearly it disrupted the connection. The Queen of Cups is really needed here. And I love that it's in the upright, because that's an emotional, that's coming in a different way, in an emotional way. And that's the thing about the Moon in reverse too, is they are clear about how they feel. They're just having a hard time communicating it, whether it's in a message or it's in person. And there's a lot of emotions around it. It's coming in this emotional way. And it can be somebody who's just emotionally immature or emotionally has been unavailable. It's not connecting. Maybe somebody who's having trouble with communication always or just now. And it's withholding some truth, and that is around the connection for me as well. Because Temperance, you know, this is Archangel Michael, the angel for protection and also for strength. And trying to literally light the way to the truth, to this outcome for this Sun energy. And that's the outcome. You know, it's a happy outcome. It's a new beginning. It's Source, God, Goddess, the universe, the divine. And it's working things out. This is a middle ground. It's solving problems. You know, it's tempering tempers. You know, it's a middle ground. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's solving issues. It's restoring balance. It's restoring harmony. We know that your person is in some kind of karmic cycle that they're working out. And there's not a very balanced energy, but they're trying to, you know. And of course you can see it. And a lot of that energy is needed, of course, here, especially in the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Libra ruled by Venus energy. That Libra energy connected to the infinity symbol. For some of you, it might be communication with your twin flame. It is definitely not for everybody. I will always bring the twin flame energy through if it's coming through. But in any case, it's the lack of balance, and it's needing to balance out the divine feminine and divine masculine energies and work out this cycle for some renewal. And you can see here in Temperance that hasn't, there's a little bit of chaotic energy, and it's kind of like they put themselves here, so they could easily kind of come unstuck. And that a lot of that is communication for me too, because the King of Swords is in reverse. So that's a validation of, well, it's a validation of no communication, no contact. Again, for some of you, it's and or in separation here. But this is, I wanted to be here, so it's literally what they're trying to work on. But again, this Queen of Swords in reverse energy, this Libra energy, and just trying to balance it all out. And it's just the lack of, because of that, it's the lack of the truth. It's the lack of communication. The Queen of Swords, the King of Swords right here. I mean, that is just not communicating the truth here. They're totally stuck. You can see it. It's really, this healing is I like that this is here, because I do feel they're trying to work on some type of communication here. You see it in the Strength card and the World card. And there is a card wanting to reveal itself here, so we're going to look at it in a moment. But your major arcanas here today, the Moon in reverse. You know, that's clarity, and that's the truth coming around the feelings. It's the emotional energy. It's the subconscious. It's all the stuff that has been held back. That crustacean here, look, has been blocking that emotional flow. And that is flowing. They know how they've been. They know there's the selfish behavior that maybe there's fear around it. That is in the Tower in reverse. Is it fear of giving up independence? You know, is there something around that, changing jobs, money, third-party interference or third-party situation? Internal, possibly, maybe not external, something going on there. Whatever the case is, they really are trying, I feel, to communicate something here. Where this is going to go from here, I mean, we're going to bring in some more tarot, but ultimately, you have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. The future is not fixed. So the trajectory of how things are going are dependent on the decisions that you're making. But it's getting this courage here to come, and it's that energy of completion. And again, it can be like quite literally travel. And this is, we're seeing here them struggling here. This is telling us that it is going to be happening. But they're struggling because that's the other thing, Temperance in reverse. You know, this is really getting everybody on that path. And Archangel Michael wanting to light the way to the truth for everyone. That's everyone's highest good in this connection. And they're having trouble with that. So you can see it that there's a lot of that strength needed as they work out these cycles, but we do see that it is coming. There's a completion energy. So I feel that there is going to be some sort of resolution, whether it's coming together or coming together to work it out and make decisions about what you're going to do. Because I do feel there's a decision coming here. But I really like this Queen of Cups energy, because it's, despite the stuck energy and despite what we see, the lack of contact and the withholding, the fear in the Tower in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, we also see that there's going to be some resolution here for you, Virgo. Whether that is going to be, again, whether you're coming together and you guys are making a decision to part temporarily, permanently, or come back together. The Ten of Swords here also in reverse, Sun in Gemini. You know, that's also putting the Sun in reverse, by the way. So it is a temporary energy that you're waiting for this communication. But it's also telling us that you're coming out of that. And you know what else this is? This is the new start. So whatever that's going to mean for you, it's also asking for forgiveness. There is a healing, recovering energy. And where did I want to show that? Yeah, and that's here for me. That's here also in the Queen of Cups, because that's an apologetic energy. So this is somebody who knows you're somebody, your person, that, yeah, that this needs there needs to be some resolution here. They need to make contact here. We can see that they're trying to make contact. It's an emotionally supportive energy. You know, it's Cancer and energy. It's nurturing, it's healing, supportive. I mean, it's Cancer, you guys. And it's coming in a way of Well, a real sincere apology. Gotta tell you that, because they know how they feel, but this is also about talking about what happened here, and why things are, why the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Because we see this Ten of Pentacles on their mind here. For some of you, if you're on a twin flame journey in particular, and it doesn't mean it's the case even if you're on a twin flame journey, it could be that there is a karmic situation and around the Ten of Pentacles, somebody in something long-term already. That's not necessarily just going to be for twin flames, but that energy is here. So I just want to bring that forward. But that is a new cycle, and that's the long-term energy. So of course, some of you could have already been in that. Something happened here. We see that it kind of stopped moving, or you were working toward it, or it was on the table. It's here on the table again. But more than anything, there is an apology. There's just some fear around it. And that's the other thing. Look, that the Queen of Cups wanting to be here with the Ten of Cups, the Tower card. It's like, whoa, it's how it is though. It's the fear of change. Okay. Yeah. This is the decision that we saw coming through here. What are they exactly afraid that's changing? It's around this commitment. Is there something else going on? Is there something in here? Is it just a fear of commitment, or what is it? You're going to know, I feel. And of course, we're going to continue moving forward here. This is Gemini energy. It's the Lover's card. It's Venus energy. It's the planet of love. This is Archangel Raphael, just wanting everyone to be happy, wanting to fix what is broken here. And there's obviously you love each other. This is a deep soulmate connection. This is a soul connection. It doesn't always mean everything's coming together and things are always working out. So, it's not a fairy tale. I'm not pretending, we're not pretending that that's the case. But there is a reason that you met. There is a connection, a strong connection. And aside from that, there is love here still. It's a deep love. But there's also a decision that's going to be made here. And this is a life-changing decision. So this is, and I want to tell you something. This Lover's card, twin flame energy, soulmate energy, restoring harmony, can be union, and somebody coming here with an offer. And I want to tell you here with that Temperance in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Queen of Cups, there is a fear around it. So if that's somebody who's afraid to go into long-term energy, moving in together, talking about marriage, asking marriage in general, or just a long-term commitment, is it taking something to another level by way of talking, moving in together, meeting some of you, maybe seeing each other for the first time? Whatever whatever that connection is for you is what I want to say. They're getting ready here to move. This is preparing, and I do want to put it out there. It's just the way it is, that in this world card energy of coming into union, so whether it is just communicating or 3D, this is a life-changing. This is going to this is coming together and saying, where is this going? Or what are the possibilities of where could it go? And it's like, it's ending the no contact, no communication, and or in separation, and talking again and figuring it out. Because we see the no contact, we see it's time for this new cycle. We see the dishonesty here. It's just all really clear, but we also see that something is life-changing, and it's a decision that I feel you're both going to make here, because that is what is coming through here in the Lover's card. And of course, in that 6 in general, it's restoring harmony, it's healing energy. And this is of course, the Lover's card. This is the 6th card. And it's also the 6th planet for Venus. But what I wanted to say is this can sometimes be around marriage. And it is getting closer to your person, getting closer to what they want. And for both of you, it's manifesting I want to say, this dream relationship. There's a lot of chemistry between you, Virgo, that sometimes is really overwhelming. It's overwhelming when it's good, and it's overwhelming when it's not. But this is also that energy here, in particular with that 8 of manifesting this dream, kind of everything coming together. This completion energy. For some, that might mean marriage. It can be really what is that goal, because that's the completion of a goal. It can be lessons too, and I don't feel like anyone here is moving on, but could be. It's not up to me. That's up to you. And I'll tell you what else it is. It's the end of this karmic cycle that your person is in, and it can also be aligned with you in it as well, or in some lessons yourself, some cycles yourself, but it's completing that as well. I mean, you can see it really in both energies here. It's a completion. And it looks a whole lot like an infinity symbol, as you can see, which really it is for me. This is Saturn energy, which is the 8th card. Again, and completion to get where maybe you were, or maybe where you really wanted to go, where you're manifesting this long-term energy, the 10 of Pentacles. And again, for some of you, marriage, I know it's not for everybody, but what is that next step? The 3 of Pentacles showing in reverse. The 9 of Wands showing in reverse. The King of Cups. King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the emotional energy between you is like, guys, look at this. You know, how you feel about each other and how they're coming in here. It's really different. We need to look at this energy behind. I think that might be the Emperor. And that wouldn't surprise me. It's a little bit of ego, maybe your person holding some things back out of fear, kind of living in shadow, ego. How they feel about you, how you feel about each other is not a question, Virgo. There's a lot of love here, and you're still very emotionally connected to each other. I feel like there's best friend energy here. This is Pisces energy. You know, the King of Cups is the master of emotions. It's the master of emotions here. And actually, I want to put this here because this is all the past energy. Look, it's the lack of communication. It's the lack of them not being there. Some selfish energy. I want to say it's the 3 of Pentacles coming here in reverse. This is Mars and Capricorn energy. It's kind of like, yeah, not communicating about the connection, being scared of commitment or scared of making a decision around it. That fear is here. It's going with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse, I like this. This is the Moon in Sagittarius energy. It's the Moon in reverse again. It's kind of like putting this defenses down. You know, putting that 9th wand down here because it's ending, I feel, the separation, the stuck energy. Again, no communication for sure and no contact, but for some of you that's, I want to say, in person as well, you know, ending separation in person. It's a vulnerable energy. And by the way, holding on to that 9 of Wands is also putting those 8 of Wands in reverse. So we see here that they're struggling to communicate. It's kind of an energy of slowing it down. Again, it's Mercury in Sagittarius, so it's not so fast. But we see in the Moon in reverse that they're clear and that the truth is eventually coming here. So it is really a matter of timing. This is 21, of course. That's the 3. It's divine timing. It's communication. It's growth. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, I'm going to put this here. The Queen of Cups, the Lover's card. It is the Emperor. This is just not surprising to me at all. It's Aries and Mars energy, divine masculine energy, holding out, holding back, wanting things a particular way, and some ego. This is the Ankh, you know, it's divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and we know that there's been an overabundance. Somebody here is working out some cycles. Somebody here is trying to balance their divine feminine, divine masculine energy. For some of you, I want to just put it out there that that is also twin flame energy. You know, it's a sacred energy. It's an energy of authority, you know. Can be that this is an older man in this connection. It doesn't mean that it is. You know, there's page energy here too. That's not going to resonate for everyone, Virgo, of course. Yeah. But this energy here of holding things down, kind of wanting things a particular way, the overabundance of divine masculine energy of the bringing in, you know, the selfish energy there, the Hangman in reverse. Some stuck energy. Also the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, kind of just seeing things from one side. You know, we see here the change and we see the connection and we see what is coming. It's quite strong, but it's holding down a lot of those feelings, you know, and there's some conflicting energy with them. They're wearing their armor, but it's also the Emperor. Yeah, so this is real clear. And okay, so these are what wanted to come through, and this is the last. This is just how it goes sometimes. We're going to talk about the Knight of Swords in the upright, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. The 5 of Wands is here. Look, obstacles. It's minor arcana energy, so it's like day-to-day energy here. They're still struggling with some ego here, you know, shadow, ego, kind of moving from that place. We see them coming out of that here, and we see the connection, and we see the possibilities and the decisions that are getting made. But we also see that there's still some working out energy. And I mean, it's day-to-day energy. Change tomorrow. It's the Five of Wands. You know, this is the Saturn energy. Saturn and Leo energy. And that Saturn energy, you know, the planet of restriction, slowing things down. Karma in Saturn, working out this karmic cycle, some karmic lessons, balancing their energies. It is just so incredibly clear. Possibly some other third-party connections or perhaps interference, including internally. I mean, their own, requiring the strength and perseverance to get through that and come out on the other end. And, you know, the Emperor gets what the Emperor goes for what the Emperor wants. And you can see here that things are going to be changing, and they will eventually get this message to you, or communication. And you can also see that here, look. And this is what's really interesting about this energy here, Virgo. This is the Knight of Swords energy, and that is so much to say. Libra and Mercury energy. It's like having worked it out and coming here, transactional energy with clarity, with the truth, with communication. So much to say, wanting to change everything. And I want to say there's even like a connection to lifestyle change. They have a lot to say, and I want to tell you, I think they might be triggered, Virgos, or something you've been putting out there or saying or changing, something they might be hearing or seeing, or it's coming around, because they are afraid they've either lost you or they're losing you. It's the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun and Capricorn energy. There is something here, the cycle for me, that has to be worked out. They might not even be done yet. There's a triggering energy that they're just going to be coming here literally out of nowhere really fast. That's the Ace of Wands energy. The Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy is of seeing something and saying, oh my gosh, I have to say this to my Virgo. I have to come in here and share how I feel. I have to make maybe this offer. Get over my ego. I got to get this strength here. Look at the connection between you. And that's coming in this way. Now, there is some conflicting energy here, but that's just because they're coming so darn fast. It's a particular horse. Of course, it's all about pushing through those obstacles. There's humility. And also the horse connection is to karma here, and pushing through that as well. And just maybe coming here when they're not quite ready, or maybe they are, but coming here and having everything to say to change everything here. But I don't feel like it's an energy of a fight. It's just how they're coming in. Because if anything, there's just a really, there's emotions between you that just feel really heavy, and I'm feeling it. It's somebody there. I feel like there's some crying involved. There's just a lot of confessions. There's apologetic energy that's really strong in the Ten of Swords, asking for forgiveness, asking to start things again and get past it. Can we get past this is what I'm hearing here. And there's tears, and there's connection. There's real genuine connection here and this decision of where things are going. If for some of you it's a heartbreak and it's because it's completion in a different way, then that's what this is. You're going to know. You're going to know, but things that you've been wanting to know in this connection, it's coming here. And out of the blue, I feel. That's the energy of love. It's the idea of love. It's kind of like, boom, I got this idea and I'm coming. All the leaves here falling off. It's changing everything. And we also see that in what they want to say to you. Some type of offer here. Yeah, Lover's card, World card, maybe around marriage. Maybe you're going to know exactly, I feel like, what it is. Long-term energy, whether you're in it, working toward it, going back to it. This is the journey of love for me, this fortress here in the background. And that cloudy energy is sort of like coming out of indecision. Coming out of bad decisions, maybe making one because they're jumping the gun, but they're coming in fast here. And again, it can be that there was some triggering. And that's going to prompt this communication here, whether it's in person or it's a message here in that Eight of Wands. So we're going to bring in some oracle cards. We're shuffled. We're ready to go. I want to show you what's at the bottom of the deck. And I also want to let you know that I'm not reading oracle in reverse right now, ever. I don't know. Look what's here. It's play. It's kind of an energy of the Three of Cups in many ways. They're here dancing in the divine and the emotional energy. There is a celebration here. They're playing, they're celebrating. It looks a lot like, could this be Canada, like Montreal or Europe? It really has this energy here. But they're here in the water fountain where you go for cleansing, where also people are making their wishes and throwing their pennies. It's celebratory. There's messengers from the divine, and it's also rising above conflicting energy. And there's 3. It's the divine timing, communication, and growth. It's reunion energy. It's kind of that 3 of Cups energy, you know? A celebratory energy. Communication for sure. You know, communication for sure here. So that is yours. And I want to show you what is here. This is how it's going. Okay. It's the luck. This is connecting us to the Wheel of Fortune, Virgo. And of course, it's more Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. It's the fate. We know that you're destined. You were destined. It's a fated connection, and your destinies are intertwined. It's a very deep soulmate connection. This is a connection that I just feel like is that, oh, it's strong. It's an earth energy connection as well. You know, when I say that, I mean that it's just, yeah, I mean, it's just there no matter who is where and what's going on and what time passes. There's a certain energy. There's a certain connection here. And this is that new start. This is possibly coming in through a message. You may have known your person for years and may just feel like you've known your person for years. But look at the turning here. The fish is like falling from the sky. Look at that. It's a turning point. It's like, I don't even need to go down here and look for it. There's no scarcity here. It is just coming in. It's a turning point. So it's a lot of the connection to the timing here, because that's also the Wheel of Fortune. It's constantly changing. You know, it's the cycles of life. It's twists of fate. It's coming into destiny. And this is meant to be. It's a turning point. It's the divine here saying, look, I have this. This is what I'm in offer right now. It's just coming kind of out of the blue. It's like raining fish, literally. So these are coming through, and I want to move some more energy here, but these wanted to also be yours. So influence and insight. So it can be that for some of you, there is something around that energy that we're talking about, the third party possibly influence as in other people, but it can be things, money, work, cultural, religious differences, kind of Hierophant energy, Taurus energy, you know, and of maybe some expectations and conformity. Also around that Saturn energy of why things that they're working something out here. And so, but you can quite literally see here, it can also mean some double card energy, some Capricorn and Saturn energy of somebody who may be doing things that aren't great for their highest good or for everybody's highest good. And that double energy, you know, is you have a strong pull and connection to each other. So it can be that this is the major thing that they've been working out, something here that they're doing. And it can even be, that there's a little obsession around that. And it can be third parties, you know, money, or can be other people. It's here. Is there something that you are wanting to know about it? Because there is some dishonesty here. We know that. I mean, the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Temperance in reverse here. And we also know that things are changing here. And a lot of that is around, well, real honest communication and somebody coming in here from a really, I want to say, sincere place. Insight. It's sort of the Empress energy too. Excuse me, the High Priestess energy. And that's Divine Feminine energy, Cancer energy, and that's just things coming up here. And it's really revealing. You know, it's a revealing energy. Somebody here's looking in like deeper, you know, and it's water, so it's emotional energy. And there's a lot of rocks here. It's interesting because it's like they're piled up so that they can reach. They're coming in here and putting rocks in. Look, they're building it up so they can get to, I think this might be a shrimp. Yeah, I think this might be a shrimp. So it's like just getting a closer look. And that's also telling me that a lot of this influence, a lot of the stuff that's been going on, it really is working it out. And it's also the past energy of that. They're really they're asking for forgiveness here. There might still be some struggling going around this energy. You know, but it's going deeper into that. Literally, it's putting these rocks in here and putting this shrimp up so you can get a closer look. Is that edible? You know? Is this doable? And that's the thing. It's a life-changing situation here, Virgo. It is really incredibly clear. I want to move the energy just to kind of soak up the energy. Your reading is very insightful and beautiful and clear. Clear for me. Abundance. It's connecting here with luck. Look at that. Yeah, it's a nice, I think it'll, the connection, the communication, or seeing each other just feels good. It's the abundance coming in here. It's the manifesting that also here in the Strength card. It's the abundance here coming through with the World card, the completion energy, the Lovers card, the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the long-term energy here. This is real clear. Look, they're not, it's sort of like everything that fell out of the sky and now it's all piled up and there's just enough for everybody. It's coming not from a place of shadow, not from a place of ego. It's being able to see things for what they are and show up for it. You know, showing up. Is everyone going to show up? Does everybody want to be a part of this connection? Because it can't be one-sided anymore. The Six of Pentacles, the Hangman, where they've been thinking about it, they know about it now. They've been indecisive. Yeah. Is everybody showing up for that? Because it's all piled up. It sure looks like it that way. Sure looks that way. I don't know what kind of grammar that was. But it's piling up. You know, there's enough to go around. It's a collaborative energy. It's kind of like Three of Pentacles energy in some ways. It's teamwork. It's everybody kind of gathering it together. Look, bringing it in while somebody has some. It's everyone enjoys that when everybody's showing up. This is just pushing itself off. It's a rebirth energy. Yeah, this is a transformational energy. This is bringing in that energy of the Death card, Scorpio energy, and that's changes. It's rebirth. It's transformation. It's time for things to change. It's time really for new beginnings. Because, you know, you see the skeleton here and all the feathers falling off, but you also know that this is a rebirth energy. So it's like, I wouldn't say putting them back on, but you can see the energy here. That's the renewal. And that's an energy connected to your person that they might still be struggling with something here. What is that? Karmic lessons, karmic cycle. But this is, so that's still an energy of completing that cycle, completing those lessons and being able to move forward. And well, yeah, pushing through these obstacles here in the connection as well. But there's a lot around your person, you know. I'm going to move it one more time, and then we're going to bring in some channeled love messages, Virgo, and close your reading. Messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Virgo. Aho. Alliance. Oh, it's coming together here. Look. He's here begging. Look at the kitty at the door begging, getting in the food, and they have a little friend here, the bird, and waiting. It's sort of like, so there's the sharing, you know, it's this abundance coming in here. It's somebody has something. That's the thing about partnerships, you know, somebody is feeling stronger and somebody's not, and you give more than. It's reciprocal. It's what it hasn't been, and it's reversing that energy. You know, it's sort of like when you don't want to deal with something and your partner's like, I got you, babe. I got it. I'll do this. If you're not strong enough, if you're sick and they take care of you and they're sick and you take care of them. There's always going to be somebody who maybe has something more like, you know, that they can bring to the table that somebody else can't. It's like really business. It's like work. It's like any relationship, really. It's an alliance. It's coming together and being a team, knowing that it's a team. So nobody's out to take more. It's sharing what you have. You know, because at some point the tables will be reversed here. Look, it's biggest wish energy. It's what you want. Look at the daffodils around here. This makes me want to cry. Because at some point it's going to be reversed, you know. Because, you know, especially with crows, they don't forget when you're sharing and taking care of or helping or feeding a crow, they will come back and bring you trinkets and gifts for life. For life. There's a card in here that's gifts. And let's see if it comes in, and then let's close the oracle portion. But, you know, they don't forget. And then they're coming and giving you little gifts. They're giving you what they have and what they can gather. It's forming an alliance together and not somebody trying to get more. It's everybody just showing up. There's a decision to be made here, Virgo. King of Cups, Queen of Cups, the Lovers card, the World card, and it's all around this new energy. And I apologize that things get covered. You know, I really don't want to cover up all your beautiful energy here, but it's what happens. Okay, let's see if it wants to come in. Doesn't matter if it doesn't. I like this Freedom card. That's what's coming in. And then Preparation is the last card. This is where this is going. This is coming out of that influential energy. What is it? Is it around something they're doing? Something they need to own up to? Something they were lying about? Something you need to communicate? Third-party influence? Internal? Whatever that is, this is the freeing of that energy. It's the releasing of that. Look. It's coming up here with the abundance, with the roses, with kind of an urgency, you know, also connecting to a celebratory energy here in this play energy here, you know, kind of freeing something up. It's a celebratory energy, not just being together, but something here. What is that cycle? What is that possibly, again, some devil influence energy? The preparation here to come and the preparation for things to come. This is clear. We know that in the Strength card. The Queen of Cups, the Lovers card moving forward, the World card. This is the preparation for that. Look, they're kind of, I don't know what they're carrying here. Are these shells? These actually look like oysters or shells, don't they? I don't know if crows know how to open those, actually. Probably. For some of you, you might be in this location or where there's ferries. It looks like Seattle. It could be anywhere with a ferry, so that might resonate for some of you. But this is people in a car mover, the ferry. You know, it's a ship. It's on the divine. It's emotional energy. It's the love, and it's moving things here. It's in preparation. It's kind of like they're preparing for it to come in, for the ship to come in, for the ferry to come in. Like somebody can't maybe just hop on their chariot card or just hop in here and come, that maybe there's another way around, you know? Your reading is just really incredible, Virgo. I want to bring in some channel love messages, and today I'm feeling some of mine, or love messages. We're also going to bring in the Tarot Closet love messages and some little hearts again today and close your reading. What do you want to say to your Virgo? Messages, love messages from your person, from their higher self. Sometimes I imagine just packing up and coming to you. Yeah, I mean, that's just, it's the preparation here. It's just not even a question. I'm so sorry I lied to you. That's the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's Temperance there. It's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's the Hangman energy here, the selfish energy. I think about every conversation we've ever had. A lot of that I feel is around the message they're trying to write or the communication they're trying to bring forward here. You know, for some of you, it can be that something came in and went out or deleted, or you're hearing things or kind of seeing some things, some activity, you know. But it could also be that you're not, because it is the energy that they're trying to communicate. Look what's at the bottom of the deck as I say that. I'm sending you a message. It's right here connecting with the Love card. Did you notice I sent a message? Yeah, that's exactly the energy that I was feeling. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. I can't understand why I'm so connected to you. Lover's card energy here. King of Cups too, because Master of Emotions, the King of Cups can hold it all down, even though, you know, they're sitting here on the throne with these waves, with all this emotion underneath them, holding it together. I will always love you. Lover's card energy. I wish I could see you in person. Yeah, for some of you that is the case. I know that I don't think that's for everybody. It might be dreamy energy for some of you. Nope, that was not yours. I have so many regrets. That's yours. So many songs remind me of you. Songs, music connection here. I made so many mistakes. It's the Ten of Swords in reverse. Really is, you know, connecting here on each side. That's asking for forgiveness. Yes, I know you love me. Lover's card, King of Cups. Please forgive me. It's more of that energy here coming through with the Ten of Swords in reverse. I fear you have moved on. Interesting. It's far too many. That's it. That is all. It's a lot. These three together. I dream of you. It's a strong Pisces influence energy there, you know. Also connecting to that moon card in reverse. Gotta say, there's a lot of dreaming, I feel like, about each other. And maybe some really revealing messages, some revealing things coming through there. If you're paying attention to your dreams, you are so beautiful. Don't ever change. I love you. Lover's card energy, of course, and we know that. You are my first thought when I wake up and last thought before sleep. I really want to see you. I'm sorry. It's the apology again. I'm so sorry I lied to you. I'm sorry I made so many mistakes. I have so many regrets. You are my favorite person. Lover's card. I play our song. Okay, there's definitely some strong musical connection here. We are soulmates. So that's how they're seeing this. Actually, you know what? I'm putting it here. That's also Lover's card energy, but I'm going to put it here, okay? Because that's also coming through here. Be mine. Lover's card. And the last message, you had me at hello. I think this is that Renee Zellweger, Tom Cruise movie. I can never remember what it was, but you had me at hello. There could be some romantic comedy lovers here. It won't be for everybody. Virgo, your reading was really beautiful. I enjoyed it very much, and I hope you did too. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't, so you know when your readings are coming, or the general love tarot readings. Perhaps you're on a twin flame journey. A lot of in-depth readings. All readings are timeless. Your twin flame readings, you'll be getting a lot more of them soon. I'm just working on that channel for you. Still, it's been kind of on hold for a while, but it is coming. So please subscribe if you haven't. I would really appreciate that. It goes without saying, thank you for joining me today. I love you very much, and I appreciate your support. I'm sending all that love your way, hoping for the best outcome for you, and I look forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye, Virgo.